Hello my beauties, welcome to my first video. It's very exciting, I'm so excited to start. Today I'm just going to do a very basic kind of everyday look. You can also use it into Valentine's Day, which is coming up. So I'll get started and go through all the products that I use. So first I'm just going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu, if that's how you say it. Just to kind of brighten up my face and put moisture straight into my face. And then I'm going to prime using the Mecca Max Bring On Bright Illuminated Primer. I like using this primer because the amount of like shimmer that's in it is amazing. So just go ahead and just chuck that all over my face. Now that my face is primed, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Snow because, as you can see, I'm very white and have to usually have the lightest or the second lightest depending on my tan. And I'm going to buff that into my face using my Morphe M439. Next, I'm going to go in with my concealer. Dropping my beauty blender everywhere. Which is the Mecca Max Life Proof. In the shade is going to be Porcelain, so it's even lighter again. Now I'm just going to chuck that entirely under my eye. Kind of triangle sort of shape. Now it doesn't matter if you put too much product under there because with a damp beauty sponge it will get rid of all the excess you need. Also give you the coverage that you need. Also just chucking it in my T-zone and my nose because I get quite red under there. And then this is the Morphe beauty sponge, one that's got the pointed edge and then also the rounded bit at the bottom. I'm going to be using the rounded bit just to blend all that out. And just under the eye, making sure you get completely right under there. It's good to use the pointed end just so you can get right in the corner. And then blend it all out so you get a nice highlight under your eyes. And covers, for me, covers all those purples and blues that I have under there. And also late nights if you ever have any. I'm also just going to, as I didn't prime, I'm just going to chuck a little bit on the lids of my eyes. You can also use an eyeshadow primer if you don't want to put concealer on the top. Sometimes I use the NARS eyeshadow primer, which I will use in another one of my videos. I tend to use that more for if I'm using like a bolder kind of eye, seeing as this is going to be pretty simple natural one. I'm just going to go in with the concealer. Does the same trick. Next I'm going to go in with my Australis AC on Tour Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm just going to be using the first shade here, just because it's the lightest and it'll work very fine. Just using my Morphe E41. Any kind of big fluffy powder brush will do, and I'm just going to go over where I put all my concealer and make sure that if you have opened your eyes, that you've got no creases on there, and just chuck some powder on there so it makes it easier to blend out your eyeshadow. So next I'm going to go to my eyes and come back and do the rest of my face later. I am going to go in with the Tarte In Bloom palette, which I absolutely love. I sadly broke one of my ones, so I can't lift it up as much, which almost made me cry a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Flower Child. Is a well-used palette. Flower Child, which is like the lightest one there. A big sort of fluffy brush. This one is the M433 from Morphe, but any kind of large bristly brush will do. But I always find this one kind of blends the nicest. I'm just going to go in on the crease and kind of all over the eye, but first starting on the outside of the eye, and just going back and blending all that out until, so you kind of want the darkest on the outside, and then whatever's left on your brush, just kind of work it all the way over. And once you've got them beautifully even, with the same brush, I'm just going to go to the next one, which is the Smarty Pants colour. Just put that in, and I'm only going to keep this on the outer crease of my eye and then slightly bring it halfway across the lid. Just keep playing around with it until you get the desired colour you want and how much pigment you want. Obviously just go in the other eye. The main thing you want to do is you want to make sure there is no sharp lines on your eyes at all. You want it completely smoothly blended out. So next I am going to go in with the colour Rebel, which is this one down the bottom here. Same brush, just ever so lightly. This one's going to be more on the lid and the crease, not so much on the outer side. Okay, so slightly went a little bit heavy on my left side. I will come back with my blending brush and fix that up. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a very big, dense blending brush, which is really nice. This one's really soft and beautiful. And just go out and just go across my entire crease and the outside, just to make sure there's no harsh lines at all. Just make sure it's all blended out and beautiful. Okay, next I'm going to go in with another blending brush. It's more like on the borders of a pencil brush, but it's more flat. I'm just going to go in with Rebel again, and just very lightly just put it on my bottom lashes and kind of only halfway into my eye. You do that both sides. I can always get closer to my lashes on one side than I can the other. So just blend both of those out so there's no harsh sharp lines because you want this to be a beautiful soft look. And then on a very thin flat brush, I'm going to go in with Leader, which is the darkest last brown colour. Just ever so lightly, and just go right on the outer corner on the bottom of my lashes, just to make it a little bit more darker. You can do that both sides. And then on my, come back to my big bristly brush, I'm just gonna ever so slightly just blend it in with the other colour. So I am gonna do one more thing before I thought I was finished, but there's one more colour I want to go in with. So I'm going to go in with Charms, which is the lightest colour on the palette. I'm going to do two things with this. I'm going to put it on the inner corner of my eyelid and down to the middle where you put a dark eyeshadow, just to brighten it up a little bit. Beautiful, and just a little bit on the corner and bottom lash line, just to meet the rest of that shadow. Just to brighten it up a little bit. I'm going to do my eyebrows and I will be back. So now that I've done my brows, and I'm so sorry, but they look so much darker on camera than what they actually do in real life. I was a little bit heavy-handed, but yeah, they look really dark for some reason. But anyway, I didn't show my eyebrows because everyone has kind of like their own technique with their eyebrows, and I can do it later in another video, but I just thought I'd just get them done really quickly so I didn't have to, you know, lag about talking about eyebrows. I am going to go back in with the colour that I did on the lid of my eye and just highlight really quickly under my brow bone. Just to make them look that little bit more lifted. Okay, next I'm going to go in and do liquid eyeliner. I am using the NYX Vinyl in black. I really like this eyeliner. It's inexpensive for, it's like a drugstore kind of eyeliner, and I still find it really good. It stays, I've had it for a while now and it hasn't dried up, hasn't gone claggy, hasn't gone gross. The brush is really nice, it goes in really smoothly, and I just find it a great drugstore one. So if you're looking for an inexpensive liquid eyeliner, I recommend that one. I reckon it's really nice. So just going to do a really basic winged eyeliner. Thickness is totally a personal thing, so you can go in and do like a really thick one, or you can just do like a very fine, simple, thin one. Excuse me, I just need to get a mirror because I always worry with eyeliner when I'm doing it. Don't want to mess it up. So I'm just going to go in and do my liquid eyeliner. Now I said liquid eyeliner. If you personally rather prefer a gel using a brush, that is totally fine. I'm just using a liquid eyeliner just because if you're going to make this an everyday look, it makes it go so much quicker than using a gel, but that's just me personally. And I always find if you ever get worried doing eyeliner, the minute you put it out, go to the middle of your eye and start brushing out before going to the corner. Otherwise you'll get a really like thick, wet line right in the corner of your eye instead of a nice, beautiful, thin to longer one. So if you start kind of in the middle and then work your way to the corner with less product, you get a more beautiful, desired, thinner look on the inside. I'm going to go on with the rest of my face, and I'm going to go obviously in with mascara. For this look, because I'm using it as an everyday look, I'm not actually going to use lashes. I'm just making it really simple. I'm just going to use normal mascara. If I'm not using lashes, I am going to curl my eyelashes, just to give them that bit of oomph and lift, just because mine tend to like go straight and point downwards. If you have curly eyelashes and you're blessed with that, lucky you, but unfortunately I have to curl mine. So I'm just going to very lightly curl them. And then I'm going in with my all-time favourite mascara, which is Too Faced Better Than Sex. Ladies, sometimes I think it is. It's a fact. It might be sometimes. It is my favourite mascara. Has a nice thick brush, gets every single eyelash, lifts it up. I can't praise it anymore, but I absolutely love it. If you kind of want to use like a cheaper mascara, that's fine. I think it retails at $33, I think, in Australia, which I don't find too bad for a mascara, especially for what this one does for me. If you find like a L'Oreal or a Revlon or a Maybelline does exactly the same for you, that is completely fine. But I'm just going to go in, make sure to coat all my eyelashes, and then also make sure you get right at the ends and as close to the roots of your eyelashes as possible. Just a touch on the bottom ones, and then I like to go up again and just do another coat. No! Where's my beauty blender? Just got a tiny, I always find it with my bottom lashes. There's literally that one same spot that I always get mascara because for some reason those eyelashes are too long and just want to touch my face. It's really annoying. So let that dry, and then I'm going to go in and do the rest of my face. So I'm going to be using bronzer, which is the Too Faced. I'm using the Too Faced for this tutorial. I do have other products, I swear, so they'll be in the next one. Chocolate Soliel. I just got a little free sample one from, can't remember when actually, but I absolutely love it. So it's big enough. I haven't used heaps, so I find the little sample one does perfectly. And using my Morphe R2, which is from the Rose collection. Also a nice big bristled brush for bronzer. And I'm just going to go in, kind of go in the crease, and then kind of up a little bit on my cheeks. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't tell the colour. Medium to deep. The only thing I can wear that is medium to deep. Actually, I don't find it too dark. I find it quite nice for my very pale skin tone. I find it actually looks quite nice. And then of course up on the forehead, just to give you that extra bit of dimension. And excuse the fluff, my hair is doing its own thing. It's gone very baby hair flyaways today. Probably because I just washed it. Now obviously bronzer is to skin colour, so if you're pale or on the paler side like me, I reckon this colour will do you well. Otherwise, obviously, if you're more of an olive skin colour, which is you lucky people, I'd suggest go a more darker one. But I find that this isn't, it's nice and subtle. It's not too in your face, she's wearing bronzer. So I find it quite nice. And then for blush, I am going in with, again, Too Faced. I swear it's not my favourite, well, it's one of my favourite brands, but at the moment, yeah, this one seems to be a Too Faced kind of tutorial. I'm going in with Too Faced Baby Love. They're little heart blushes. I love them. I've got a few of them. One, because they kind of look like a little Polly Pocket, which is great. And two, they're a really nice consistency. They're buttery. This one has a little bit of shimmer into it. If you don't like shimmer, obviously go like another colour. But I find this one is nice and subtle and very everyday fresh looking. So on a nice big brush, I'm just going to buff that into my cheeks and the apples of my cheeks. Just making it nice and subtle and kind of everyday. My brush is melting on my face. Shedding hair. Also with this look, seeing as you can either use it as an everyday, otherwise yes, the ladies' Valentine's is coming up. It's a nice, real subtle, kind of beautiful look that's gonna emphasize your beautiful features on your face and not just like hide your face in a cake of makeup. Obviously you can put eyelashes with this, obviously I didn't. Eyelashes would also look beautiful, emphasize your eyes, make them look slightly bigger again, but that's entirely up to you. Then I'm going to go in with highlight with the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in the shade Soft and Gentle. I'll have to double check, but I got this a while ago and I'm pretty sure it might not exist anymore, but it is one of my favourites. But any of your highlights will do. For this one's more of a pinky kind of highlight. So once again, it's like a nice subtle highlight. But obviously any of like the pearl kind of pinky opaque colours will look really nice. I wouldn't really go anything too bold for this look, so I don't like golds or blues or purples, but if that is your thing, go for it. I'm just going to slightly highlight the nose. Above the eyebrows, I did just do my Cupid's bow, but I'm just going to go with a slightly smaller brush and go in with my Cupid's bow. I'm going to use my Makeup Geek brush, pointed crease brush. Doesn't have a number, it's just called pointed crease brush. I'm going to go in with that and just so slightly do my Cupid's bow. And then last but not least, I am going to go in with a Too Faced Melted lipstick in the colour Melted Velvet. If you saw the photo that I put up on Instagram, I did have one of these. It was a slightly different colour that I had in the photo, but I did decide before I did this video, I did just decide to kind of choose a different colour. It was a red before, but this one's kind of more of a deeper red. The other one was kind of more like a bright pinkier sort of red, and I just felt like if you're going to use this for Valentine's Day, kind of didn't really suit. More of a deeper red kind of would. But yeah, so I love the melteds. I've got a few of these. They're easy and simple. They're like easy to put in like your bags and use them for nights out and all that. They're a beautiful consistency. The brushes, the ends of them, I don't mind. They're not my favourite kind of like applicator for a lipstick. They can tend to get a little bit messy if you're not careful, but I still like the consistency and the formula of the lipsticks are really nice, and I feel like they last a while. So, but that's just me being picky. So I'm just going to go in, just do my lips. Now you can either leave it like this. Personally, I love a gloss on top of a lipstick. So I am going to go in with, this one I've actually had quite a while. It's the Gorgeous Cosmetics. I don't think they exist anymore. I did find it really cheaply somewhere, which is a shame because I got a few in these colours and absolutely love these glosses. They're really nice. They tend to be a little bit on the sticky side, but when they're on your lips and you've worn them for a bit, they're alright. But I am just going to go over the top with it and just do. So that concludes this look. Everyday, kind of simple, could be Valentine's Day look. So please give this video a thumbs up. Like me on Instagram at StephieMUT_MUT, or just if you just search Stephie MUT, that'll work as well. Oh my god, I almost had a shocker. Wait, before I finish. How could I forget? Using the Mecca Max Maximum Security Setting Spray. What was I thinking? Never done that in my life. Just to set that bad boy in place. Now that I'm set and ready to go, yes, as I was saying, this concludes this look. Please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, like me on Instagram and Facebook, Stephie MUT, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you.